What? Where'd the selection quotes go? Where'd the selection quotes go? They break it in this patch? None may hear me speak, says Vix. 7 votes for Priest, 5 for Mage, only 1 for Shaman. 8 for Priest. I guess we're gonna go for the buffed Priest and the 3D Priest. I am Night Warrior Tyrande. Where'd the selection quote go? I think I'll take Mecha Gnome Guide. Discover spells fun, although, I don't know. Maybe Sentinel's better. Take a party animal over an armor. I'm gonna do it, because I like buffing minions of multiple types, but maybe armor is better. Take a Shadow Cord Distort for sure. Take a Fairground Fool, although Invent-A-Mat could be good. It is a mech. Priest, you're all scum. Shadow Word Undeath or Clergy. I'm gonna take the Shadow Word Undeath. Usually we get a lot of Undead in Priest. Usually. Veil Weaver can be a lot of fun if you cast a spell on a minion, which can work on enemy minions, so Distort could work. Penance is good, though. Psyche Split can be very interesting. I think I'm gonna take it over Palm Reading, but Psyche Split is expensive. Homunculus is pretty good. I'm gonna take over Shard. Take a Haunting Nightmare, pretty easy pick there. Plus it's undead. Take a Draconid Operative. It's just a Chillwind Yeti, and so if we actually find a dragon as upsides, find other dragons. I haven't liked Ambient Lightspawn much. I thought I was gonna like this card, but I haven't liked it much. I'm just gonna take the Silence. Embalming Ritual does work with the Veil Weaver. Crystal Smith Cultist works with our 3 existing shadow spells. That's quite a few existing shadow spells. Let's go with Crystal Smith. Trog is actually really good, especially in Priest. Grace of the Highfather is more hype, but maybe I should take the simpler card. Lightseed's a pretty well stat minion. I like Apotheosis, though, especially when we've got the Veil Weaver. These are all good. If I could take all these, I would. Take a Corporal, just as a something to get down on too. Circus Mech's pretty good. Auspicious can't be duo. Auspicious is Shadow for the Cultist, but still gonna go Corporal. Love a Student of the Stars. We've actually won a lot of games in the past with Student of the Stars fatigue-ish stuff. But yeah, today it feels like we're kind of getting losing games a little earlier for the most part. Penance over Fanboy, partly because I'm still thinking about that Veil Weaver, but I think I just want Penance in general more. Holy Champion's not so good, Living Mind's not so good, Harmonic Pop's one of the most busted cards ever, I wish it didn't exist. Let's take it. Renew's pretty good. Auspicious Spirit still has synergy with Cultist, but I'm definitely taking Renew. Okay, we gotta think about this one. So one thing is, if we ever get the Priest Titan to show up, you can Wretched Reclaimer the Priest Titan and use your Titan abilities again. But we don't have a Titan right now. Wretched Reclaimer does help the Student of the Stars to shuffle extra copies in. Starlight Whelp is just well stat and gives you guaranteed value, plus it could activate Draconid Operative. Gorilla Bot, we've got the Mechanome guy in this deck at the very least. But yeah, I think Starlight Whelp. It's easier to use than Reclaimer, and it helps activate the Draconid Operative. Celestial Protectionist is a cool card. You can drop it on 2, or you could try to get an extra Student of the Stars or something. Death is good. Scorpid is pretty good too, but not as good as Death. Death's also a shadow spell for the Cultist again. Plagiarizer's pretty great value. Pyrotechnician's hard to use, I feel like. Let's just take a Plagiarizer. Take a Stack Waveform, I like that card. The other one, the Undead, did have some synergy. I guess I'm gonna take a Plague of Death. It's so expensive, but it can win games that you should never win. But yeah, it makes it the enemy's turn, which makes me sometimes not like it, just like Twisting Nether. But at least this beats Death Rattles. Yeah, I'm not gonna take someone Champion over Plague of Death. It is another shadow spell for Crystal Smith, as it happens. Poor animals, he had the Plague of Death. Cyclopean versus Stereo. I actually kind of like Stereo, and it can be buffed by Party Animal. I think we're still gonna take Cyclopean, but maybe Stereo's better, honestly. Ghost Rider's pretty darn sweet. Let's take it. I still want Renew. I guess we will make a second golden copy of Renew again. Renew was nerfed, and then they rebuffed it. Oh shoot, I have to spend the full 400 dust if I want it. The full 400 dust instead of 360. Like Conjure's sweet. Last pick! The last pick! I don't think I've ever been offered Aman'Thul. I've sure seen a billion of them from the opponents, though. We did not in this stat. We did get, you know, if it actually lived through a turn, we did get Psyche Split. But yeah, we didn't get any other ways to copy this, right? Yeah, we have Psyche Split and Social Protection. That requires to live through a turn. Says Screw Breach. Best Titan. Says Pexu. That's not as good as Sargeras, but Jeff says looking kind of unexciting. Maybe. I guess I have to spend more dust. Wait.
Reveal Azeroth's potential.
I had to make sure. I wanted to double check missing premiums. I'm like, make sure they don't have a diamond. A diamond Aman'Thul coming up.
Reveal Azeroth's potential.
Alright. It's actually kind of cool with golden because the globe spins. The globe spins! Can't put stream. I'll never forgive you. There's the signature one amalgam ban, but we're taking the Titan. This deck was looking kind of exciting. What? With a pop and a Mechanome and the Student of the Stars or Starlight Web. And 2 renews. Alright. Aman'Thul Titan. Hopefully this deck will work. Every deck today has worked better than the last one.
Knight Warrior Tyrande versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
I shall have justice.
This deck's premium. To make it all golden premium, I had to spit. Oh man, do I keep Titan in opening hand so I don't never draw it? Probably. Nice getting the 3D Tyrande. I should probably keep, especially against Warrior.
Elun Adore.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
Did pretend buy a barcode
A
account.
misstep could be fatal.
They bought. Can you believe they bought the 3D Tyrande on that barcode account? Incredible.
What do you see?
I skipped my turn 2 for the Veil Weaver Greed.
Crank it up to 11!
Run as fast as you can.
Run as fast as you can. This isn't gonna be a barcode, right? We'd have to have 3 ways to copy the Aman'Thul, or just straight up 3 Aman'Thuls. Hey, we got the curse on the Veil Weaver. That's a good deal. Got Love Everlasting. That's pretty terrible. Because we don't. The only way this is good is if we have the 6/6. The 6/6 sister. Which we don't got.
No tune can hold me.
He says this card is useless.
The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
I don't know why I healed their face. I hope I don't lose by 2 health. Like, this warrior's at 30 and has 6 armor, right? Oh no, they're at 24.
No ogre gang.
Because we're so toxic. The Giga PM. Yeah, as their first time chat says LOL when I just decide to casually heal him. Seemed like the right move. I could distort this, but Aman'Thul is about to delete 2 minions from history, so maybe I do nothing this turn. I could keep healing their face. Healing their face broke them. Renew their face. Yeah, get them back up to full health. A feat of strength. A forge.
More like a wink than a warning.
They have a taunt with +5/+5, so we're hoping to delete that from history. Really? They're not gonna do nothing? They're not gonna do nothing? I'm gonna keep renewing then. Now Love Everlasting might be better. Now Love Everlasting might be better, because now I have a handful of spells. Because they have Tomb Wounds, I can't delete them from history effectively. Yeah, Yaz, they usually lurk and watch, but that wouldn't get you. Yeah, Yaz been following for a couple of years. Appreciate you lurking. Appreciate everybody lurking. I like people who chat. I like people who don't chat. Your viewership boosts the stream, especially when we're doing Twitch bounties now. And we talk about the Twitch bounties. We'll probably usually run them on weekends, get better viewership on weekends. But yeah, the more viewers we have, the better Twitch bounties we get. So, your viewership counts more than ever. Robotica Billows is. Fix was hoping for them to play Tomb Warden. Fix says, yes! Well, I mean, on the one hand, sure. On the other hand, I think they're still, they said Snap! Wait, you mean we should Marvel Snap?
The time reveal Azeroth's potential. A world cleansed of evil. Job's done. Mess with me.
Minotaur, and they need, like, Execute? Oh, Bellowing Flames, that works. That works. So cast when drawn can target enemy minions. Therefore, maybe I'll just draw another card from my deck. Draw another spell from my deck. I mean, for my head, the Apotheosis works, but... It was too mean. Craftsman Hammer got buffed, although it would work the same way here as before. So I think if I use Rally, I get back a Sethic. Well, maybe not guaranteed. Yeah, I do get it there. So when I drain, I get another spell. And when I funnel kick, I get another spell and some mana back. What the? one's not undead, but this is undead.
Precious time slips away.
Explore Overlook. See the Titan's glory.
Taste elusive wrath.
As your opponent fell asleep.
Folks, who goes there?
Because they're enjoying this. We're doing things. We also have 2 auras up. We have Love Everlasting and Inventor's Aura. Which is not bad. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. The time has come to play. I have to play this first.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Let's do a watch party. Wait, the watch party do it for her? Or of Invincible? I guess you can do a Prime watch party, but everybody's gotta have Prime. Everybody. 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 I got my finger on the do it for her button. Mas I do, but... Let's see if we can press as the victory screen comes up. Ah. Only shot over the entire watch party. Wonder how many viewers we'd get. Maybe more than we have now. Alright, there's the victory. There's the victory. And here's the do it for her from us. Might be the last one of the stream. Could be. I don't know. It was a purchased deck. It was purchased. 50 gold. 1 win, no loss. Alright. Well, we got to do a lot more stuff that game than we have in most other games recently. You do a full stream or you just do an anime voice chat? Blah, blah. Not easily. I think it'll get stupid and cringe really fast. But hey, if you got a PayPal, you know, you got a credit card that can go to my PayPal for, you know, about $2,000, you know. You send me a DM, we'll talk.
Justice.
Wait, the NPC they do on TikTok? I'm too old to understand what that message means. Octo notes the $2,000 full anime stream. Well, Yogi, here we are. We gotta talk like this for like at least 4 hours because of the $2,000 contribution. How do you feel about that, Yugi? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna talk like this the whole time. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna. No. I'm taking the day off, Joey. Yugi, no. Yugi, no. They already paid for it. You talk. You talk the whole time. I'm not gonna do it.
Elun Adore.
Mind if I roll need?
Do it for Joey. Do it for Joey. Wait, why is it still fur there? Oh, you don't worry about it, Yuki. Let me tell you, I played some Sly Cooper games in my time. Really? I didn't. I have not played Sly Cooper. Yeah, Baron said they would do it for the rich. You got Baron in your name. Thought you were a real Baron, you know? Like Lando Calrissian, the Baron Administrator of Cloud City. He's my favorite Baron. He gave me like, oh, she goes, oh, he's okay. Well, you said TikTok, you know. I remember seeing people do that on YouTube, you know.
Secret agent coming!
Projectionist versus containment unit. Projectionist, you know, could guess an extra Titan in the long run, but if our Titan sticks around for a turn, we probably already won the game. Maybe we want the containment unit here. These are all interesting. Even the Shared Rumble is interesting. We should keep in mind these are in their deck, you know, if we can find a way to beat a containment unit. It'll be good to have. Another Weaver, yeah, it could happen. Maybe containment unit is kind of slow. It's also vulnerable to Hex. I don't know. I don't know. You talked me into it. Payment of the Wastelands, which been This is greed is good. Been a while since we pressed that.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works.
Doom Hammer. Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna go right for face. They are gonna go right for face. They probably have one of the... Oh, well, not gonna go completely for face. But they probably have one of those +3 attack things. Right? They probably have one of the +3 attack things. And so, healing our face has suddenly become much more important than it was a moment ago.
The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
Because if they have one of those +3 attack things, they could do 10 burst damage. Yeah. They've got one, they might have another. I'm putting high priority on healing my face, but it might not be enough. It might not be enough if they have more than one of these. That'd be a very depressing way to lose.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Sing along! You know the words!
Ghost Rider could discover one. Alright, if they got 2 of those +3 attack cards, we're dead right now, I believe.
Leave none standing.
Lord of Skies, hear our plea.
Power into this.
Okay.
This may just be my best song yet.
We knew they were holding that good. They snap-picked the first spell. They snap-picked the second spell. They must have got the type of thing they were looking for. What are we looking for? Death gives us a random spell.
The time for mercy is over.
This... oh, okay.
The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
This restores a lot of our mana. What? Oh, it did the thing. It did that thing again where it gave me It gave me a really, really small spell. It's all bugged out.
Precious time slips away.
Alright, we're at 19, but they have discovered spells. They might be able to buff those last 2 charges of Doomhammer massively. There's not really anything I can do about it. Draw 2 cards. Altered Chord gives them more time.
Back to the lab. The towering constellation is extra bright.
They take out most of our board. Alright, Grace of the High Father. I think I just want to get out of range of being scared of that Doomhammer anymore.
All ends with death.
This may just be my best song yet.
Just a simple Holy Smite. Another Grace of the High Father versus a Harmonic Pop. I think we're taking another Grace here. In the situation we're in, I mean, I've already got a Shadow Word on Death and a fight over me. So I don't know if I want the pop right this second.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
We've seen so many Sunwells today. We've played at least 2 or 3. We've seen opponents play 2 or 3.
The storm is in me.
Alright, well, this turn's easy. This turn is easy, or at least relatively so, because we're just gonna go face with the Corporal and play Shadow Word on Death to clear their board. Am I gonna discover an 8? I feel like I am.
How shall I make them atone?
Maybe I'm gonna play Palm Reading.
For the Dark Lord!
Has to be.
Yeah, we're at 26, they're at 6, they have 3 random spells. They also have a weapon from another class.
You are victorious.
Oh, let me see the evolve. Let me see the evolve into a 4 and a 6. Come on. Alright, well, I would have been really upset if we lost that game to just the Doomhammer Smork. They started with that Storm Strike and pushed 10 face. I was really worried they were going to have one of the 3 mana, summon a 3/3 with Rush and add 3 attack to your hero, or they were going to have multiple of those and just blow us up with Doomhammer. I'm glad we avoided that fate. If we were not Priest, or maybe Warrior, I don't think we would have won that game. Alright, 2 wins, no loss. We did have to be very inefficient with our mana, though, right? We had to keep you on our face. I don't know if I dedicate a win to Baron and Dragon. I don't know if I did. If I didn't, take it that went to you. Yeah, it was 40-minute games. Yeah, no kidding. I was gonna say we're gonna play up till 7 wins or this deck's death. If we get to 7 wins, then tomorrow, you know, we'll be like, you know, hey, 7+ win Priest Titan deck. But
I shall have justice.
yeah, this deck plays quite slowly. Therefore, we might not get up to 7 wins. If you did win to Fact the Pork Chops, and yeah, a couple people said they were gonna go in on the Factor. It hasn't updated the list yet. But sometimes the list takes a while to update. It's still at 5. Hoping to see it go to 6 or 7, because a couple of people said they were gonna go in. But yeah. Here's the Factor. There's the Factor, my favorite. The pork chops we had on stream yesterday. We're doing the full sponsored stream. You can use our code. The Stream Elements bot keeps pushing the code. Yeah, if you try to get to 7 wins, it's just gonna roll into tomorrow's stream anyway. But no, I see, you know. But that's like 13 hours and 20 minutes from now. It says, I know, did I stutter? Alright, he's one of those non-value projectionists. Save roofing every turn 1 doesn't help. Well, you know. We get to talk about stupid stuff.
More like a
Astronomical.
Astronomical. Yeah, what do we do? We'll take one more break. We'll take like a 2-minute break instead of a 3-minute break. And we'll play for like another half hour. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan to me. He says one more game if we play for another half hour. You might be right. You might be right.
You have earned.
Oh no! Uh-oh. Our deck is designed to play really slow, and you know it doesn't win when you play really slow? Playing against Helia. Uh-oh. That sucks. That sucks for us.
Nobody run from me! I'm wide open!
Yeah, this is just getting off. Take a break mid-game. Death Strike? Howling Blast. Very good Howling Blast. Very good Howling Blast, as it happens. The stars align. I have like no minions.
The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
Try to corrupt the auspicious spirits with the pop, or maybe the card we get off Grace the Highfather. Hollowhound nerfed down to 2 health instead of 6, which is nice, but which is nice. I mean, honestly, you know, we get to kill the Hollowhound here. We couldn't have killed the Hollowhound under other circumstances, so don't want to complain too much about that. Resurrect all friendly undead died after your last turn. Both players' decks are swapped. Okay, we give them the Eternal Plagues. And they never kill Tony.
smell like a spoiling.
Rest for now.
That would be epic. They get a weapon from their class. It's from another. Oh no, it is any class. My mistake. It's not another class. It's any class. They actually could get the plague weapon. Technically.
The citadel stands strong.
Treasure says switch decks, delete plagues drawn. They only reshuffle into our deck. Wait, really? I didn't know that. Oh, wait, but they reshuffle. Wait, they reshuffle into our deck while it's their deck, or this is not me memeing. I actually don't. Actually, not quite sure what we mean when we're talking about that. If we had 10 mana, we could do the Azure Drake on death, but we don't quite have that much mana. As I shared, use my favorite creator on CS Stars Twitter. If I win, we both get free copy. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And yeah. We have so many things to play, but I really enjoyed the messenger, so I would like to get around to that game.
The fallen will serve.
You're not the one drawing them. Helios plagues, they draw. Who's they? What the hell is an aluminum falcon? So we could delete the War Rider from the game with Aman'Thul. But the 3 damage AoE here is actually too good.
Why so serious?
His opponent's deck. Switch decks counts as their deck. There is no way to make this clearer. Counts as their deck, but is it their deck while I have my deck that puts the plagues in their deck, which is my deck, which then swaps back to them, and they keep the plagues? Ooh, after this text menu, you may attack again. Taking damage, though.
In the shadows.
Apotheosis is nice here. Wait, what? Didn't that say apotheosis, not blood plague? Wait, what? What?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
That was Dark Moon. That could come in handy, maybe.
Run as fast as you can.
Because they love freeze of it good on good authority, that's true. Quantum says hello, good to see you, Quantum. How are you? I think I'm gonna beat this Elia Death Knight. So that's pretty good. We got to draft the Priest Titan for the first time ever, so that's pretty good.
And serve your king. Potential. Heroes that champion order.
Something follows.
Is there creation protocols, is Quantum? Oh, says they're in love with the 90s version. 6 year back in time and get a shot. They. So I've reproduced this event from you. Okay, so you've gone back in time. You've located the 90s version of Courtney Cox, and you've explained the situation to her. You've said to her, I've come across time and space to have a shot with you, 90s version of Courtney Cox. And she says, 90s version? You mean I'm dead in the future? And then you say, no, you're just not good enough for me 30 years from now. And she slaps you across the face and you go back to the future. That's how that plays out. It only took 11 minutes. New record. Lyra's a choice. They also have a lovely time in the psychic treatment center. Oh, then you get to do the Kyle Reese scene. Why didn't you bring any guns from the future? Only living material can go back. Why? I didn't build the thing. You can do the Kyle Reese scene. It's a great scene. We'll pledge 5,000 bits. You saw his Dark Moon to give them Aman'Thul next turn. Shoot, what? What if I could do it and I still had lethal? Unfortunately, they conceded. Alright. They also had silenced already. They also had silenced the Aman'Thul, so at least I wouldn't be giving them any Titanic abilities. Okay. We, as promised, are going to take one more break, and we'll make it a 2-minute break, not a 3-minute break, I suppose. Because I think we're only going to play for about 40 more minutes, up to 11:30. So we'll be back. We'll be back in 2 minutes, and we'll play 1 or 2 more games with how slow this deck can play. We'll see. Thanks for being here. We'll play a little more and hopefully finish this deck tomorrow. I hope we don't finish this deck today, because then we're going like 3-3. Back to it. 3 wins, no loss. And yeah, Tips says, how's the whole you need living material thing work with the liquid terminators? Do they bring that up in the movie? I forget. There's a point. There's a point where, you know, John Connor is asking questions about the liquid metal terminator, but I don't know if that question comes up. I guess it's a really good imitation of living material, good enough to trick the time machine, I guess.
I shall have justice.
In Terminator Genesis. Hold on, I'm gonna ban Octo. I don't need to read any further. This is a Terminator 1 and 2 stream. Terminator Genesis explained that exposed metal can't travel through time. Only metal is covered in living tissue. Which they actually explained that. Like a Terminator, fully naked human. Human flesh shoots. Well, I mean, but yeah, we're talking about the liquid metal Terminator in 2 specifically, yeah. But yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that, you know, the covered metal works. And actually, they did this in well, yeah. So Racer says something. Racer says something. So they actually did this, except not quite the way you phrased it. In the Terminator TV show, which was actually pretty good, especially the 2nd season. In the Terminator TV show, they did have the Terminator played by Summer Glau. She brought a small future pistol in her Terminator leg, right? So she cuts open her leg and pulls out a future pistol. So they did do that. They did do that once in a Terminator product. It's mimetic polyalloy. Yeah, that line sounds familiar. That line sounds familiar. Yeah, the noisy cricket. Yeah. I love noisy cricket. Feel like I'm gonna break this thing.
Sing along.
Yeah, let's see what card they're drawing. Building Flame. Oh, well, they're drawing a really good card, but at least we got a copy of it, too.
Your flaws are your strength.
Ooh, that's pretty strong. We could silence this down to 3-2 and have a 4-4 against
Side voices, please.
2 targets that we're valid against. Might, if they're not paying attention, we might surprise them with the Forged Bellowing Flames next turn. We're losing health. We're losing health.
Time to rock and roll.
Mom has a question. They advertised her heavily that way. It's nice that incidentally she ended up still being like the best character on that show, and you know, she got to come back. She got to come back for Star Trek Picard. Yeah, I don't know if that's the type of question I need to get into detail. I don't know.
This may just be my best song yet.
Discover 2 spells. Comes to Paul. They wear pretty much the same outfit. They wear the same cat suits. Did T'Pol get to wear a uniform in the last season of the show? I can't remember. 7 of 9 never got to wear a uniform, except in a single time travel episode.
Nobody run from me. I'm wide open.
Deciding whether I want to heal this to 6-3 or whether I want to play the Homunculus and the Conjurer. I says yes. What about the uniform in the single feature episode? Or did T'Pol get to wear the uniform in the last season of Enterprise?
More like a waste than a warning.
Do this. So I Nurse Chapel in Strange New Worlds. Yeah, was it Tarantula? We played a trailer for Strange New Worlds. I think Tarantula was stricken. I think the actress's name is Jess Bush, maybe. First up for the info from last season. Okay. I thought so, but I couldn't remember. I can't remember if it was in every episode or just some of the last ones.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Mess with me. Get the hole.
Everybody gets armor. Everybody gets armor. Axis Jess Bush, yeah. Oh, it's still sad. Still sad how long we're gonna have to wait for getting the cliffhanger at the end of season 2 of Strange New Worlds resolved because of all the strikes. Gonna be a long time.
Magic betrays those.
Uh-oh. Where they get off this? Oh.
Sight.
Does you ChatGPT the plan, let it write the conclusion for you? Could work. Could work. I actually did do something like that just the other day. I mean, literally yesterday. Literally yesterday, Laos. As I mentioned I'd watched the last episode of, oh geez, this image is huge. The last episode of the series The Owl House, which I'd seen the two seasons previously. But yeah, I saw the conclusion, and it was it's a recent series, right? It's a recent series, and so I'm like, well, the chatbots have, you know, they're set at a certain period of what they know about. And so I'm like, does the chatbot know anything about the series The Owl House? And I got something really amusing to me. I'll see if I can read it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see if I can find this. Okay, well, we can kill the front and back of this at least. That's something. And show too soon. Wish they got a bit further through it. Enterprise or Owl House? If you mean Enterprise, absolutely. Absolutely. The 4th season of Enterprise, the last season of Enterprise, is definitely the best season, at least in my mind. And a lot of people's minds. So, yeah, it had just hit its peak, and then it unfortunately got canceled. Woof. Well, we have solutions to this power slider, maybe, but we have to find them. Nice look at this. Yeah, that... I kind of remember you talking about that. I don't remember that, but yeah, this is a little similar to that situation. A little similar. So if we go... Alright, this is no good.
Job's done.
But yeah, so I said, describe Ida from the show The Owl House. And so it came back with, unfortunately, I'm not familiar with the character Ida from the show The Owl House. However, based on the name of the show, I can make some guesses about her. Since the show is called The Owl House, Ida may be an owl-like character, perhaps an anthropomorphic owl, or a witch with owl features. As the main character in the show, she's probably a prominent resident of the Owl House. She could have abilities related to owls, like flight or night vision. Her personality might involve traits associated with owls, such as wisdom, stealth, or independence. Without more context about the show and character, those are my best guesses about Ida the Owl Lady. Let me know if you have any other details that you want to know about. Or let me know any other details I can describe more accurately. I feel like, you claim that to know the character, but you called Ida the Owl Lady, which I didn't say, and is her title in the show. Clearly you know more about the character than you're letting on.
Shall I make them atone?
You're right. My previous response was disingenuous. I do have some familiarity with Ida the Owl Lady from the Owl House. Ida's one of the main characters. She's referred to the Owl Lady. She takes on the character Luz as an apprentice. She does this, she does this. Yeah, caught you, exactly. Exactly.
Can't stand the heat. Get out of the bowl.
She's what if you use the split on the power slide previous turn. Could be good. Yes, I'm gonna try to watch Rebels get the animation style. Yeah, there's some things that I'm not fond of. I'm not fond of the thin lightsabers, for instance. But yeah, it will give you a lot of context on the Ahsoka show if you power through it. The reboot style, yeah, a little too smooth, a little lack of details. I hear you. I hear you. I wish I could tell you that gets better. You know, I think the show gets better, but they don't really change the art style. Yeah. Not gonna lie to you and say you're gonna like that better as it goes on. You're probably not.
This may just be my best song yet.
Yeah. I'll do that play this turn, Chili. I'll do that play this turn and see if it helps me. Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Mess with me.
Oh, it didn't help. I mean, yeah, we need Plague of Death, which you might still lose to like a weapon. We need Plague of Death, or we need the Titan. So this would feel pretty good if we had like 12 health. At 3 health, they might still just play a Sword Eater and kill us.
This place is scary.
Yeah! You say place, but there's a perfect answer for. Well, yeah, I said they could come with Sword Eater. They discovered the Sword Eater. Alright. I don't know if we would race to type of Porthos the dog in Enterprise. Alright. 3 wins, 1 loss. And yeah, we will maybe just play one more game here. If we win, if it's relatively quick, maybe I can be talking to another, but might be the last game. It's a long win.
Night Warrior Tyrande versus Jaina.
You asked for it. I shall have justice.
So keeping the Shadow of Death makes the Cultist better. I think I'm gonna keep the Mechanum Guide this time. Forge it quickly. The opponent is Garrus. Likely Garrus Vicarian. From Mass Effect. Likely. That's funny. We both have the Lilith card back up, but I have a billion random card backs up, so
Decide your fate.
the odds of us getting the Lilith card back are actually very low. Because they've never got a dog. Every time you can see it, you think of beagles because of Porthos.
Power for the taking!
What do you see?
Had a lot of small dogs, but never a beagle. Never a beagle.
The more you struggle, the better.
We got the Titan. So we're gonna coin the Mechanome Guide because it corrupts the Fairground Fool, but it does slow down our ability to play the Titan. We can't coin the Titan out on 6 anymore.
You're not laughing.
More like a waste.
They have a discovered spell from any spell school. They have a spell from their deck, and they have a discovered spell. We know they have at least 3 types of spells, and they have the keyboard up. We have Fight Over Me that could maybe, if they play like 2 4-cost spells, we could fight the 4/4s into each other or something. Yeah, it's a really cheap Fight Over Me. Faceless Lurker, that's a very unusual card to draft. Well, them having the keyboard up is scary, but we've got a very good start to this game. Reverberation on the 6-7 to kill it with just a ping is a good play for them here. Zero mana ignite does not activate the keyboard.
Enjoy your trip. Why so serious?
When Secretary of State they get a copy of your card style, guess how long it took. It's either gonna take a really long time or a really short time. The really long time would be the expectation. Therefore, I think you're subverting expectations, and it actually only took 3 minutes. One if the time takes place came out to his priest. Through 3 minutes, yeah.
How shall I make them atone?
The time reveal Azeroth's potential. Heroes that champion order.
This card's cost is equal to the amount of cards left in your deck. Okay, well, probably not taking that one. The Tenwu would be really cute with our Titan, but I don't know if we can.
Time slips away.
I don't know if it'll live. We're praying they don't have reverberation. Ask of Cthulhu. Alright, looks like we're gonna get to pull off the Tenwu.
Isne Alo Pura.
You win this.
No! Let me use my Tenwu! Alright, we could end on the high note. We could end on the high note, but that was pretty fast. So we'll play one more. We could end on the high note. We'll play one more. Split fast. Tilted by Titan. Well, tilted by Titan, and they were in a pretty defeated position there for sure. I don't even know what their secret was. Mitchie would look good there, Mitchie. Give a shout to Mitchie. I think Mitchie was doing some...
Warrior.
Or was doing, or could still be doing some just chatting. Said reading time, okay, let's chat, I think it was.
Have justice.
I see people's titles. I see people's titles. Not all I see. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, 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 bum.
Elun Adore.
Ba-dum, ba-bum. Ba-dum. So they forged, I forged. We have our Titan, again. But they're a warlock. If anyone can, like, outvalue the double removal, it's warlock.
Nobody run from me! I'm wide open!
Went for the 6/5. Could have considered playing Stew in the Stars. Could have considered it. We're still at it. Yeah, but it's our last game. This is our last game. Yeah, we got our Saturday stream tomorrow. I want to start the stream, even if it's a 4-2. I want the live notification to be, you know, Priest with Titan, you know, type thing. The Priest Titan removes minions from the history. Okay, probably a simple trade and play a 3, but there are other options, including using Grace of the Highfather on this. We discover a 5-cost card.
Make them atone.
You know, actually, the Starlight, did the Titan end up opening hand? I mean, it's over here on the left, right? So, Starlight Whelp. Hero Power keeps it alive. It does. Hero Power does keep it alive, but I won't be able to do anything else with my other 2 mana. Except for maybe trade the Royal Librarian.
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Actually, never understood more like a wisp than a warden. A warden in the context of Warcraft. I mean, a warden is, you know, a prison manager type thing. If John has it, yeah. What's John's version? I'm sure it's similar to my version. Wisp and I have Tree Spirit, and a warden is the most elite respected jailer is the guard able to... Well, a wisp is also a dead night elf. So it kind of goes a step further, you know. More like a dead night elf than an elite jailer. And yeah, and the imprisoned homunculi is imprisoned by a warden. So they would be talking to a warden and saying, "You're more like a dead night elf. You're more like a dead night elf. More like a wisp than a warden."
How
yeah,
shall I make them atone?
There you go. Yes! Yes, the dirtiest place! Is Fix still here? Is Fix still here to see the dirt? I says, yes! Yes! I've been defeated by this so many times! Let me win with it once! Let me win with the dirt!
Sing along. You know.
2 Aman'Thul versus 1, so I guess maybe versus... Ah! We've been nice. We've been nice. We got the 3rd Titan. He's a warm-up. He's never lucky. Containment unit. You know what I would like to do with containment unit? Delete from history. I only delete 1 minion from history, though. Right? So do I actually want to wait a turn? Maybe. Maybe. What would I do this turn? Just discover some spells? I mean, we got full health, so we're not exactly threatened right now.
This may just be my best song yet.
They would kill it. Just try not. Do. Or do not. There is no Titan. Ooh, they got coal. So, they get the Starlight Whelp in their hand, which they'll presumably play.
Muzzle their magic.
Just wanted the Sun Wheel. So presumably we're deleting these 2 from the game, and unfortunately leaving these 2 up. We use hysteria. What happens if you put hysteria on Cole? It would.
How
It's supposed to attack random minions until it dies. But whenever it attacks me, put it in your hand. So wouldn't it just send all these back to their hand and then it would sit there? That would be interesting. I really want to try it for science's sake.
I make them atone.
I just think that's what happens. I think that's what happens too. Oh, what if that's counterspell? Read code real quick. Whenever this attacks me, put it in your hand. Yeah. Right? It's from Fiddlefire? Oh, right. I'm not gonna have time to look at this Discover because of how slow this animation is. Whoops. I said, what a bizarre interaction, yeah.
Muzzle their magic.
Unfortunately, because they replayed the Cult Neophyte, I can't play the Plague of Death, which is actually pretty frustrating, because I would love to play the Plague of Death here.
The time reveal Azeroth's potential.
I think it's 20 health. You're thinking of Death Knight Titan, I think.
A world cleansed of evil.
So secret is always Flame Ward, right? They have a cage head. They have a cage head in hand all the time. Plague of Death can beat cage head, but so can Royal Librarian, sort of. There's always Flame Ward, yes. There's another secret. Now, this one's always Explosive Runes. This one's always Explosive Runes, because the other one's Flame Ward. This is also yes. We're gonna have to use the Plague of Death here, which is gonna kill our own Titan. We can... Well... I can't discover the Legendary. I can discover a minion with Taunt and Lifesteal, but then... Maybe I could get a Rush one. But you want to copy Draculu? Oh, that's fascinating.
You can't turn your back on destiny, man.
Oh, although he gets flame. He gets explosive ruined. Wait. Well, the +2/+2 is enough, though.
Together in harmony.
Sort of.
Precious time slips away.
I might be dead here to Pyroblast. Is that possible? Yeah, John says they don't have taunt. Yeah, the taunts are gained from the effect, yeah. Yeah, I played both Mage Fire spells, they did. Still worried. I have Grace the High Father.
This may just be my best song yet.
What the hell? It went over there! We saw this happen another day! Now it's back over there! Alright, let's think about what's going on. We got 10 cards in hand. I have another Aman'Thul that could just delete Cagehead from the game, but we also have Royal Librarian. This effect is summon the random 6-cost minion with lifesteal on top. I want to play a minion. I want to play a card first. Yeah, Grace of the High Father my face every time here, honestly. I'm frightened.
Heroes that champion order.
Yeah, these are bad minions to have lifesteal and taunt, but whatever. Oh, wait, no, it's the random. Oh, shoot. Crush works. I forgot. I'm not discovering the minion to go on board. Ah, shoot. I haven't played the Titan enough. It's the game's fault.
Precious time slips away.
Inside voices, please.
Not my fault. Little arcane spells. Yes, yeah. That's what I want. That's what I need. Yeah, Lars says, no, safe. No. Yes, Yoki. Yes. Get the Vex with lifesteal and taunt. Actually, it was the high main. Oh, yeah. Arcane Priest is your favorite talent tree. Yeah. It's right next to Discipline, Shadow, and Holy.
None.
Black Knight. Bye-bye lifesteal. Hello, hyenas. Vex is a high main. Corporate needs you to find the... Yeah, corporate. Kaiba Corp needs you to find the difference between the picture of high main and the picture of Vexilus, Joey. They're the same picture.
Fiddle me this!
Good, King Crush and Jakku twice with Tess. Tess doesn't trigger battle cries, does she? So the Brawn would not replay its battle cry. Right. But I do get a Jakku off this, which is potentially useful if somehow the game keeps going.
You're not laughing!
The Tauren constellation is extra bright.
Precious time slips away.
Yeah, this is a beast. It's got claws. What the hell zoos have you been to, Joey?
Shuffle off.
Second Titan win when they play a minion a taunt or a death rattle or to dunk on them when we have lethal.
A symphony of
Why now? Why not 20 years ago? Because the industry has changed. There's a little bit of combo. There's a little bit of a combo. Insert dominance, so if they don't concede. They just gotta concede. They spare themselves from knowing that I made the Vex mistake, and they spare themselves seeing the second Titan. Alright. This is the first time I've ever been on the other end of the Priest Titan. This is the first time I get to be dirty. Dirty. Instead of the opponent's filthiness. Now, yesterday got, better and better, We had a 2-win, then a 5-win. We won't talk about what happened before that. And then we got this 5-1, which hopefully can continue to succeed. It'd be nice if it could. Might depend entirely on if we draw our Titan. We'll see. But yeah, no, like I said, yesterday started with salt for sure. But it got better and better. I didn't feel like it was a bad stream by the end. But yeah, really rough start. Definitely.
Night Warrior versus
With the spinning dog head emote, I can do it for you.
I shall have justice.
There you go. There you go. Should be able to Hope you do well today. So it might depend on if we draw a Priest Titan. Well, I took the Priest Titan. We have a random letter opponent to start the day. Always a great way to start the day. Oh dear. Elunadore. Alright, because we kept their opening hand, we have a 1 in 3 chance of getting a second Titan off Starlight Whelp. So that could be cool. Drew the Veil Weaver. I think we are more likely to get big value off Veil Weaver in the long run than the Projectionist, honestly. Yeah. I'm gonna play Projectionist and go for the Veil Weaver later. But yeah, we could potentially go Projectionist and another Homunculus on 3. Just gonna play a Starlight Whelp instead. They're gonna play the Armor without drawing 2 cards, which is interesting right away. Oh, Dark Paladin, if I'd say I don't think I did. Hope you're doing very well today. Yep, we got the Double Priest Titan. We got the Double Priest Titan, we got the 1 in 3. This happened once yesterday, too. That's pretty sweet. Am I trading into the 2-2? Am I trading into the 2-2 or am I pushing face? What good reasons do I have to trade into the 2-2 against Warrior? I just need like one reason.
I make them atone.
I just need like one reason. They could coin a Sword Eater. But even if they coin Sword Eater, I would... No. You know what? I'm gonna trade. I love trading. I don't know. Almost didn't do it there. Almost did. It's easy replicating your Titan. Get to see the globe at 2 different points on the spin. Slightly tough choice here. Do we want to trade the Royal Librarian and heal? Or do I play the Veil Weaver? Hopefully I get plenty of value off just the Aman'Thuls?
How shall I make them atone?
Yeah, I'm gonna trade the Royal Librarian. Got the Mechanome Guide. It is probably, but not definitely, more valuable to forge the Mechanome Guide than to heal this back to 4-3. But it does let them kill this with like a cruel Taskmaster. Maybe if I'd healed it, would have died with the Sword Eater, so I'm glad we went for the Mechanome Guide. Static Waveform heal our face, or just play the Mechanome Guide that costs 1 more mana, but is not a threat to the Sword Eater. Mindseer is targetable. So it works with Veil Weaver. Yeah, these are very cheap spells, though. These are very cheap. But yes, this will cost 0. These would all cost 0 with the 3 cost reduction. But, yeah, because it works with Veil Weaver, I guess we'll take Mindseer. Alright, 2 turns away from our first of 2 Titans. They forge, is it? Okay. As you say, is it Bellowing Flames that they're going to use later? No, it's Cyclopean they're going to use now, which is a good target for our Mindseer. It's a good target for our Mindseer, so we're going to play the Veil Weaver and use the Mindseer. Get a random spell. Flash Heal. I think I'm going to Apotheosis the Veil Weaver, actually. Got a Psyche Split, and then let's... wait. I have to get a spell on a minion, right? So if I heal for the 2 on my face, I don't get the next spell. Let's just grab another random spell, hopefully better than Flash Heal. It generally is. Generally, although... Warrior does play a lot of kind of lower attack, higher health minions. Bash.
Burn away the blight.
I think we're gonna play our first Aman'Thul and grab the taunt. Oh, wait. No, the harmonic pop doesn't really work this turn.
The time waves reveal potential. Heroes that champion order.
Got tier. Very low roll on the 6, oh well. If you summon you with less attack than this, give it Rush and Divine Shield. Can't do a huge amount with that in this deck.
So
I guess we're gonna take Dragon Bane and see if that 5 random damage can be put to use. Thinking about Blood Matriarch Liadrin. With Psyche Split, still not very good in this deck.
precious time slips away.
Alright, kind of a low roll there on the Titan, unfortunately. We have a backup Titan.
Relax. Let's
Muds is low, hope you're doing great today. Jeremy the Psyche Split, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. I don't know if we can really pull it off, but it'd be fun. They use the Forged Bellowing Furnace to take out the Titan.
This may just be my best song yet.
Give Aman'Thul Reborn. Can sometimes work. Some items that do it for her. We have a Shadowward Ruin, which has a Worgen Priestess on it. So, you know, there's some fur. Odin. Ooh. Odin could present problems. It's better with the Craftsman Hammer than it used to be, for instance.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
You will not come closer.
The time for mercy is over.
Alrighty. Let's see, we'll do it for probably at the end of the match. Resurrect's nice. Now we'll get back to 2-man minion fall target. Yeah, I was I could misroll right though. I could get the Celestial Projectionist, which would be a problem.
Ogre Bane, no Ogre Gain.
You could reboard, forced to attack twice. Wait, the Aman'Thul or the 7/7? Yeah, whenever your attacks get 5 armor, which works with the Odin. It's pretty sweet. 7/7. Good to see Barrel. Hope you're doing great today. We're doing pretty great. We got one of these Titan cards. The name of the new expansion is called Titans, so it's kind of an important card. Not sure what I want to do on this turn though. We have a 50-50 with Dragon Bane. I could do Dragon Bane Reborn, Psyche Split the Dragon Bane.
How shall I make them atone?
That would be sweet. Typically.
Precious time slips away.
Might just ruin. I guess after the adjustment. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be made pretty stronger. Yeah, very good to see Barrel. Barrel does stream a wide variety of co-op things. Barrel also bit their tongue while sneezing, so that's also a good reason to check out their stream, you know? I never do that. I don't know. Not that I can recall. Here's our chance. Here's our chance for the Titan. Let's go.
The time reveal Azeroth's potential.
The time ways reveal Azeroth's potential. Just strike both our enemies from history and discover a...
Ends of evil.
Discover a Felrin? Sonaris could actually be good, but I think we're gonna take Felrin. Now, but Reborn on? Yeah, I think I will. We could play the Haunting Nightmare, but I think I'm gonna Reborn the Titan to see if it can survive. I just forgot the ability to hit two things. Yeah, that's why I held back the Aman'Thul before. What was it? They want the shiny gem robot. The gem robot. Wait, which one's the gem robot? I was looking at robots because I saw some of the new Armored Core game last night. Looks fun. Looks fun, but I don't know. I think I have other priorities right now. There's too many good games right now. There's too many. Alright, well, they will probably concede here. They will probably concede when we Psyche split the Aman'Thul. This thing gets abilities back when it gets reborn. It does. It does.
Heroes that champion order.
Oh shoot! we got the 6/6 in the game in 3 turns. Uh-oh. That could actually be a problem, maybe. We'll probably be fine. We'll most likely be fine. We're not guaranteed to be fine. There's Odin. There's Odin, but we're not gonna gain armor.
Time slips away.
Was their last spell played?
Magic betrays those who abuse
Odin for the beam. Alright, well, if they kill the 6/6, the game ends in 3 turns, but I think we can win the game within 3 turns. They got another last stand. That's their 3rd last stand. Got a King Crush. We got a Silence. King Crush will save us. Look, Captain. King Crush will save us. Citrine. Relic the Shiny. It's the reason. I thought, you know, I looked at all the Warframes one day while I was at Barrel Stream. Thanks to Oni with the follow, by the way. I think we know Oni, though, don't we? Don't we? Wait. Yeah. He's got 29 messages. Oh, of course, if I search for Citrine, I just get the actual gem. I have to say Citrine Warframe. But yeah, it looks like a geode, essentially, right? Yeah, it's got that split open geode look. It kind of freaks me out. It looks wounded. The deal is signed. But yeah, first card costs 0, so we can just go... What can we go? We can go King Crush. Choose a non-minion, summon a copy with +2/+2. Oh, come on, man. Let me summon the 10/10 and the 10/10 King Crushes. Let me summon the 3 King Crushes with my Titan. Come on. Come on. Barrow says dinosaur. Yeah, it does the nice Jurassic Park shake, too. Alright, 6 wins, 1 loss. We get to play 3 Aman'Thuls there. We get to do Aman'Thul, and then Aman'Thul, and then we get to split, plus they had Reborn. So yeah, they were a random letter warrior if you don't like the random letter accounts. We killed one with big titans. Oh, wait, we gotta do it for her. Smile, redeem the first fur of the day. We got the win. Oh, it's not triggering. Oh, because the stream controls aren't online. The stream controls aren't online. That would have helped if I'd hit the barrel button. Barrel redeems the Rocket Man. Well, you get a special request then, though. You get to choose whether you want the combo version with Do It For Her, or if you want it separate. Because there's a Do It For Her in the queue, so you can do the combo or not. Your choice. Say quickly. There's the barrel button.
Pose an existential threat to humanity.
If I had pressed that button, I would have known the stream controls weren't online. Alright, we gotta do it for her. This is the combo version when you get the I'm not the man they think I am at home with the furry werewolf woman on screen, which hits different.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
There you go. Hits a little different. I'm not the man they think I am at home with the furry werewolf woman. A little bit. 6 wins, 1 loss. Kuzumichi says it's 3 a.m. That's too late or too early. I'm not sure which one. You said good morning, so it sounds too early. She says, I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no. Furry werewolf woman. Because now I play 3 King Crushes. Each one costing 0 mana. Nothing costs mana in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, yeah. I got talks about Mech Rogue and OP. Is OP and BS and Standard? They did one nerf to it. But it's still too much?
Will serve me in death.
I shall have justice.
He says, hey, Bear, I know you just woke up too. Wait, you talking about Beryl? They don't leak other people's sleep schedules.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
Well, what is the fur thing? It's a long, complicated story. The story goes that one day, we were just talking about... We were talking about, like, fan fiction and stuff, right? And how in fan fiction, you know, people do pairings. We might have been talking about Kirk-Spock pairings in fan fiction. I don't know. But we were talking about how some people do, you know, pairings in fan fiction that make, like, no sense. It's just pairing up super, super, super weird characters that don't even talk to each other or anything. We were trying to think of, like, the weirdest fanfiction combos you could do. And, I was thinking, you know, like, what if you did a historical person, somebody who's passed away. And, so, you know, so I thought of Orson Welles. Famed actor/director, iconic voice. I was like, who would be the weirdest person to match up Orson Welles with? And for whatever reason, I landed on Crystal from Star Fox. I'm like, yeah, let's combine Orson Welles and the furry fandom. And it may have ended there. It made me laugh. It made me laugh really hard. I don't know if a clip exists of it, but just the absurdity of it made me laugh. And, yeah, it may have ended there. But Phantom Menace in chat got an artist whose name I have, but I'd have to always look it up. But they got an artist to do a quick drawing of the forbidden love of Orson Welles and Crystal from Star Fox, and therefore, it grew from there. The meme grew from there. And so we got the Save 5 fur emote with Crystal from Star Fox on it, right? And then, and they put Alvaria into the game. Which, you know, I think the Alvaria art is genuinely great. I do. But she's super furry. And so it was a natural extension of the fur meme. And so, yeah, it's all just grown from there. Nick Cage and who? Oh man, have you not seen the Nick Cage clip? The Nick Cage clip is pretty funny. I'll see if I can find you the Nick Cage clip if you haven't seen it. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I should actually if we can clip the Nick Cage thing, I should feature it as a featured clip on the channel. Come to think of it. Talks about this, might be a different thing. Let's see. This is well played, clerks.
Your skill shines through the darkness.
If I silence this, They can attack with it. I think we'll also double distort it. Double distort lets us put them down to 7 health, but we are running out of cards and they're not. Let's see, where's Nick Cage clip? Let's see, highlight. Yeah, saying it's Nick Cage clip kind of spoils it a little bit, but it's too late. It's too late. There it is. There it is. And here, maybe we'll just bring it up. How long is it? Oh man, it's so long, but it's funny. It's funny.
Run as fast as you can.
3 health with the silence. Ah, the Fred champagne, the Paul Masson champagne.
Rise and serve your king.
They do manage to get us off board, which is unfortunate. Ah, we get the Titan though. I'm gonna rope from the.
The time reveal Azeroth's potential. Heroes that champion.
Ooh, ooh. I mean, it's gotta be. Is it Syndragosa? Or is it Hodir? It actually might be Hodir.
How shall I make them atone?
Maybe summon. It's next 3 menus you play, not summon, so that doesn't really work. Complexity of silence, it's Hodir, yeah. I took Hodir. I mean, we probably just win with the high main here. Probably. Alrighty. Let's see. Resize.
I'll grow on ya.
Yeah, they only get 5 mana left. Are you actively here, Bell? Are you looking, Bell? Because I'll play the clip. It's a little long, but it's been a while since we played it. So if you're actively here, I'll play it. Otherwise, I'll just link in the chat.
What little time. May the winds of the north empower you.
I could just make a copy of Hodir. I don't know how much I care about that infectious. Oh, they're dead, right? Well, almost. Hey, silence Aman'Thul so it can attack for lethal. It's not very fun. I don't want to silence my Aman'Thul. But you're right. But you're right.
Everybody needs a casket.
All life must end.
All life must end. Alright, 7 wins, 1 loss. I don't see Barrel actively in chat. There's a link to the Nick Cage thing, though. There's a link to the Nick Cage thing. Burr, 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 burr.
Night Warrior versus.
Was his priest good now? Might be. They buffed priest with the patch that was literally yesterday. But it's unclear. It's unclear how good or not it is. I give the shout for Bear. I didn't give the shout out for Mitchie. Mitchie also streaming. I don't know why the exclamation mark SO is in caps, but there it is.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
The crystal shall decide your fate.
More random letter accounts. I don't think the Death Knight was random letter, or were they? But the warrior is. Or the warrior was. Yeah, we get the Celestial Projectionist, the Crystal Smith, which is pretty nice.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
They have one lackey. We get a really good early board here. We're probably gonna forge the Mechanome next turn. We could play the Uncorrupted Fairground Fool, but I think that would feel kind of bad. Yeah, Strength Dome is what they wanted, unfortunately for us. And they buffed the one they wanted. Also unfortunate. Yeah, maybe we'll actually play Starlight Whelp. Now we've got it.
What do you see? What do you see?
What do you see? What do you see?
Wind and brass.
That's not good. That's not good right there. Pop is good, though. Stars Align could be fun, but we certainly need the pop.
Your end is nigh.
Gotta do some face damage, that's largely okay.
You're not laughing.
I healed this up to 3-3 instead of dropping the 2-3. Eh, lightly debatable. Lightly. Cards. Elusive, I see you again. Good to have you on. I hope you're doing great today. We eschew our Titan, so hopefully we're doing pretty great. Hopefully.
The time for mercy is over.
Been drawing our Titan pretty consistently in these games, thankfully. Especially when we're up against random letter accounts. It's always good to see a champion. I feel like we've been doing really poorly in Arena, but we actually are still in like top 200. So, there's that. Just pop him. Just pop him. Namakan also said hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
The time waves reveal Azeroth's potential.
Yeah. Let's see if we get hexed here or not. Some other solution that could have another dragon.
Of evil.
Okay, Jedra, we don't have any reason to take a new Brakan here, do we? Don't believe so. Hey, Jed, interesting with, Yeah, hexed. K-Chat, interesting with, I don't know if we find a way to reborn a minion. We found it before, but it's not in the deck by default. I guess Psyche Split is in the deck by default. They drew one big minion. There's Plague of Death. We want to play Cage-Head, will we have the mana, or... do we want to go like Cyclopean Crusher, Grace of the High Father? Cage-Head Death lethal, well they're at 31, so that doesn't seem too likely at the moment.
You're in the right place to melt your face!
Yeah, if they didn't have another Hex before, they might have one now. If they didn't have a Hex before, they might have one now. Even more chances. Cord. Well, they killed it, but they killed it with multiple cards at least. Feels a little better than it could. So Shadowward Undeath would kill both of their minions. I want to grab the 8 though, I think. Son of O'Dear could be fantastic, because right now this game is running long. Might run even longer if we play Plague of Death, so I think we go the O'Dear over the Mishmash. Cahoon is also interesting, but... they have one big minion, they have 2 discovered spells, they have 1 small mech. Would you recommend a specific Star Trek series to start with for newbies? I would recommend one of the newest ones, actually. I would recommend Star Trek Strange New Worlds. It needs pretty much no prior context. Pretty much no prior context. There is, I always do tell people one thing, because you could know it ahead of time. Because he was in one season of the show Star Trek Discovery. And they'll tell you by the end of the first episode. They'll tell you by the end of the first episode of Strange New Worlds, but I think it's useful to know it right at the start of the show, because at the start of the show, he's hiding out in Montana, and he's depressed, and you don't know why. Unless you saw Discovery. The reason he's depressed is because he saw his own future. He saw his own future, and he knows he's doomed. He's doomed in the future. Which, like I said, they'll tell you by the end of the episode. I think it's useful to note up front. But yeah, I would recommend Strange New Worlds. There's only 2 seasons. There's only 20 episodes so far. It's pretty much brand new. And yeah, if you're more interested in the older stuff, I don't know if I would recommend or not to, like, start with the, like start at the start of Next Generation. Because Next Generation starts rough. The first season is not great. But yeah, looking up a list of, like, the best of Next Generation can be a good idea. If you're interested in some of the older stuff. Fireball, when they slam our face. The ogre dies, but yeah, currently they're running out of cards, and they're kind of on a clock. Because we've got all these free 8/8s in our deck. Plagiarize R. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got next. Oh, an earthquake. That's interesting. I don't really want to play operative into earthquake. Let's take it slow. You could play Renew here, but Renew can be good with Sethic Veil Weaver if we draw it. And we're not in a rush. We're not in a rush to use our Renew. Right now, time is on our side, very much so. So they drew the Earthquake, but they decided not to use it against these two minions. There's one of the 8/8s. So that could encourage them to use their Earthquake, certainly. Yeah. So, yeah, under normal circumstances, we would just Psyche split the 8/8. But we know for a fact they're holding Earthquake for 7 AoE damage. So having 2 10 health minions is, and when they've got that hammer up, is not too enticing. They would have a guaranteed clear. Yeah, so even without us using the Psyche split, they use the Earthquake anyway. The advantage of having knowledge. Now they also know I have the Earthquake if they're paying attention.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Gorilla Bot. Do we have any mechs in the deck? Doesn't look like it. Throw it out there as, I mean, you could call it bait. It's not really bait, because, like I said, they should know we have the Earthquake. But they might forget about it. Forget about it. They discover a spell. They use the last charge of their weapon. We probably are gonna use the Earthquake here. We're not threatened directly, but if they discovered a Bloodlust, we might be threatened.
Reporting for duty.
This is how is this legendary skin? I don't think the voice lines she has are exactly incredible, but I think the animations are good. Especially, just her little summon a minion animation. She just got, one of these, big anime, and her eyes glow when she summons a minion. You summon minions all the time, right? So I think that animation is good in particular.
The Tauran constellation is extra bright.
So I split the Stew in the Stars. I considered not doing it, because splitting a giant is still good, but... Alex, good evening. Good to see you. Hope you're doing great today. We've got a Titan run, and we are fatiguing this random letter shaman at the moment, so those are good things. Evil Totem, probably just gonna penance that. Now we have 3 giants and 2 Student of the Stars, so easy win in fatigue.
Constellation is extra bright.
Use the skin shadow form. I don't think so. I don't think I have. Get darker. So they also have a Titan. They also have a Titan, but honestly, the Shaman Titan is one of the less threatening ones, right? They have to get this, deal 20 damage. They have an AoE on it. Yeah, overall, it's one of the less threatening ones. The third option is, draw a bunch of, Draw a bunch of overload cards, and they have almost got no cards left in deck anyway. We just need, yeah, I was gonna say, we just need to beat these 5 cards. Because they will concede soon. Yeah, I was asked about this legendary skin. There's the victory animation. Oh, yeah. Okay, take that, random letters. We beat the random letter warrior, the random letter shaman. Feels good. They did have a Titan just like us, so our Titan is certainly superior. Yes, I said it became a great plague too. It sure did. After we held the earthquake back for a while too.
I hear the call of the wilds.
I shall have justice.
We are already almost an hour into the stream. We'll probably be taking our first break after this game.
More like a wasteland garden.
We could buff the imprisoned homunculus with party animal, but I think we're just gonna throw it down. Get a random beast. We do draw the dragon in time to buff it. Yeah, but it apparently replaces Mario's voice actor. Well, I did. But yeah, it's, he's like almost 80, right? So, and apparently he put out a statement within the last, at least within the last couple of years, saying that he like can't do Warrior's voice anymore, at least not for, you know, much at a time. So it's not super surprising. But yeah, he's been doing it since Mario 64. He's been, you know, the voice of Mario basically since there's been a voice of Mario outside of, you know, the weird movie and the weird TV show. She says Bob Barker passed away today. Is that true? Boy, I did not see that. I didn't really look at the news today. But I mean, he, yeah, 99, same age Betty White died, yeah? Well, like lots and lots and lots of Americans, I did indeed see quite a lot of The Price is Right. So yes, rest in peace to Mr. Bob Barker, but yeah, 99, I mean, if you're talking about, you know, living a long, full life, it's a little, yeah, it's a little less, I don't know if melancholy is the right word, a little less sad, I suppose, when somebody has led a long, full life, and I would say Bob Barker meets the definition of that, for sure. So, rest in peace, but also a celebration of his long and fruitful life. Agreed. Help control the pet population. Have your dogs and cats spayed or neutered.
Run as fast as you can.
Sure they'll do, when, well, actually, Price is Right is still probably airing, right? I don't think the writer's strike would be affecting The Price is Right, yeah? So I would think that there will be a tribute by Drew Carey, the current host of The Price is Right, to Bob Barker very soon, one would certainly imagine.
Sing along! You know the words!
Candle Shot could kill that, but would I rather just play Fairground Fool? Depends on how many secrets we think they have.
You're not laughing!
And so glad this run looks better yesterday. We started this run yesterday, up to 5-1. Good to see 8DD, by the way, the at-dog. Yeah, they said this memory speed 6 is good. Watching Mono and Bob Barker during the day. Both iconic coasts, certainly.
None can stand against Tenjo.
Monty Hall remembered for the Monty Hall problem, among other things. Well, they got their own Titan. We haven't pulled ours yet. Grave digging. We do need to find more cards right now. I think I'm gonna discover the 8-cost card here, to be honest. I think could do us some good. Yeah, the Hodir is exciting, but right now Ragnaros is probably more important.
Precious time slips away.
Why so serious?
Taste elusive wrath.
Alright, well they can go for the 5-attack weapon. Oh, they need 1 more damage to kill the taunt. They'll probably be able to find 1 more damage, but we'll see what they got. National, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, so there's the +2 attack we expected. Doesn't quite kill the taunt on its own, but Hollowhound certainly will, and we mispositioned around Hollowhound. Very unfortunate. They heal for 12 here. Plus, this is not undead, so the Shadow Word Undeath doesn't trigger twice. Super, 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 super unfortunate for us.
By fire be burned. Die, insect.
We do snipe the Titan before they can get the last effect on their weapon, which that's just draw cards. I don't even need draw cards right now. Yeah, this looks really bad for us at the moment, but at least we have 30 health for the moment. They have 2 secrets in hand. We're gonna be doing better today. We're doing better today at 8-1, but our opponent has a better board than us and way more cards than us this game. They tightened before we could tighten. Don't know what that secret is. We could clear this board if we had an undead die, but we haven't. There's our Titan. Even if we delete these from the game, though, they're almost certain to be able to eliminate our Titan. Playing it now may be the only option, grabbing the legendary right away, but after this... The Holy Nova plus Shadow Word Undeath could be very, very, very good. But we'll see what they play. More secrets and lies. What's the bad luck? Well, we were already losing this game before you said hello. So, healing my face could give them an active hidden meaning. They actually don't have it, though. None of those secrets are hidden meaning. Interesting. Interesting. You know what's also interesting? Does anybody know this? Does anybody know this? So, Titans have charge as a hidden keyword. And their abilities, you know, if you have a Titan... The point is, does a Titan ever get freezing trapped when you use an ability? Because they work like attacks? I kind of doubt it, but it's an interesting question.
How shall I make them atone?
The time waits. Reveal Azeroth's
It's rush, and no. I thought it was actually charge. Not rush. I thought for sure it was supposed to be charge.
heroes that champion order.
There's good old Alvaria, do it for her.
Precious time slips away.
Set the cost of apotheosis to 0.
Look tall, O God.
Oh, they hit the Titan. I want to hit the lifesteal. Yeah. Wish this was diamond. As Iris Cal says, the full Christmas tree. Yep. Dang. We're in some trouble. Big trouble. I have so many secrets, I think I have to test for bees. No bees, really.
Power interdicts.
The time for mercy is over.
Is Wise Fur out right now? Yeah, let's see. Barrel redeemed the, it was Smile. Smile redeemed the Do It For Her. Barrel redeemed the Rocket Man. Mr. Mukla, we burn our next card, we get a handful of bananas. Whoa! Mr. Mukla with always big Yamonga. Wah! That's 50 bazillion damage. Oh. We're at 12. We haven't actually tested for freezing traps, so Cyclopean may not be an answer here. Well, it is if we combine it with Alvaria. Yeah, I think just death. Oh, I got bananas. I have bananas with Veil Weaver.
The time for mercy is over.
The time for mercy is over.
Precious time slips away.
You get a random dragon. Hope it's not like Alex Strauss or Deathwing. Well, even Deathwing I can Shadowward Ruin.
I will remember your aid.
Demands the thank you. I remember your aid with the bananas. That's what you did with the 6-9 taunt. It is pretty nice, I must admit. I can make the bananas cost 0. Wow.
Well fought.
There we go. There we go. Hey! Hey! Boy, things were looking really bad for a while there. After, especially after the Hollow Hound. Especially after the Hollow Hound, things were looking really bad. I see we turned Breest to scammy. I want to do so many more scams. I want to pull so many more scams. Speaking of which, it's time for a 3-minute break. With ads, if you're not subbed or something. Alright. How very MVP is cheering us on from the sidelines. I almost used her on one turn. Almost. Alright, Rosebud says banana. Banana. Good to Rosebud Fest, haven't had I said hi, although maybe I did, I don't know. Alright. We're 1 hour into the stream. We're going to take our first break. Thank you very much for being here with our 9+ win. Actually, let's put it in the title. Let's put it in the title. 9+ win arena with Breest Titan. Alright, we'll be back in 3 minutes. Stick around through the break. 9 wins, 1 loss with our Titan, and we managed to beat the Hunter Titan. Really turned it around with, like, Veil Weaver. They did the Mukla with the excess damage spell, which I've never seen before. Is that seeing any play in Constructed? Does anybody know? The 10-10 rush with that excess damage card? Because that was pretty strong. Would you break if I'd say hi? Saying hi, Yosh as well. Got our Psychic Conjure we can already see on Deck Tracker. We're keeping that.
Night Warrior Tyrande versus Thrall.
Thank you to AS with the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, we got our Titan as well. Let's just keep Psychic Conjure. We're not gonna keep Renew. We're gonna look for, yeah, like Celestial Projectionist. Party Animal.
Elun Adore.
Elun Adore.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Got a Lightning Storm from them. That could be highly useful. Although the Overload.
Lord of
If we need like an Overload on turn, if we need to Overload on turn 6, that could prevent us from playing Aman'Thul. They got the Halvaria card back up. They have the, we just had the random Halvaria last match. They have the Halvaria card back up. I do! I do feel like we see a lot of the Halvaria card back. Is it the furry influence? It could be. It very well could be.
Created a temporal anomaly.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Wasteland Assassin is in their deck. Not the strongest card, but a stealthy card. I got a good roll on the 3, just in terms of the health value. We could go right for Lightning Storm right here. It would clear their board. But I think we're gonna wait at least one more turn here.
Come on, share.
Get a Metronome, which they're about to draw. We can use this with, like, Renew, or the other Renew, or the Crystal Smith, or the Moculus. It might work out. Oh, so this greed's unbelievable! Not using the Lightning Storm on that turn.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
Alright, if we play the Ghost Rider, we're gonna burn our next card. I'm probably just gonna play the Wasteland Assassin.
A place to hide.
It corrupts our fairground fool. Oh, Tempest Hammer takes out the front. The front of the Wasteland Assassin. Yeah, it's not the most threatening board ever, but I feel like we are going to Lightning Storm. They swing into the 4-7, it's gonna kill the 4-1, but there's not really anything I can do about that. I don't think playing Apotheosis on the 4-1 is a particularly good idea. It does clear. They take 4 damage, but it does clear.
All ends with death.
This may just be my best song yet.
Silence and do 2 damage to one target. Silence all targets. All these cards work with Metronome, which is kind of interesting. Hysteria, Serenity, Flash Shield. Flash Shield's actually interesting, honestly, because there is quite a lot of ways for Shaman to do burst damage right now. Serenity can take out a board full of totems, which is interesting. Hysteria can just be really good in general. I think Hysteria is easier to do stuff with than Serenity, but if anybody's gonna build a Serenity board, it might be Shaman. An interesting pick. I think I'm gonna take Hysteria still, but it's an interesting pick. All those cards could pan out for us. They discovered 2 spells this turn. They don't discount the one off this, which is good.
One and two and three and four and...
Shoot. The Veil Weaver, I kind of don't want to play as a 2.
How shall I make them atone?
We have kind of too many combos with it here.
Slips away.
Alright, thank you, Gregarious, with the 5 months of sub. I do believe it is the first sub of the day. Therefore.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins while they use their metronome to draw cards. Very much appreciate it. Almost upgrading to the green badge. The green badge at 6 months. And Mr. Rollins says, I think Mr. Rollins says Jay might be the best Muse song. And yeah, did I say? I had it in my head. Like, as somebody who knows nothing about music, I completely agree.
Always little time. Guys, here
Now we can silence the healing totem and get rid of the 3/2s inside of it, so that could be nice.
Power in trinkets.
inside voices, please.
Alright, we healed to 25. We heal to 25. We draw cards. What's fatigue looking like? Right now we're fatiguing slightly faster than them. Regardless if we win or lose this game, it's quite likely this run will end up on the YouTube with the Priest Titan. So hey, if you're enjoying the run on the YouTube, and you're logged into a YouTube account, and you could subscribe to the channel, it does help a lot. Right now, Google's taking all the money from the YouTube channel. At this time, we still need over 400 people for Google to stop taking the money. Yeah, 50 says, YouTube. They're taking all the money. It's all going to Google. Subscribe to the channel, please. Be afraid this Gerard portrait or Asbad or both. The scarousal? It's always good. I approve. I know I want to Psyche split the Aman'Thul, but just Psyche splitting the Haunting Nightmare could be good, but
As fast as you can.
Let's just go this way. Haunting Nightmare isn't undead, so it can do the 4 damage AoE with Shadowward Undeath. Very good to see Thrifty, by the way. Hope it's a good weekend so far for you. Horn of the Windlord. That's one way to be up our Titan, although their health is really low right now, yeah? Their health is really low to be swinging around a weapon like that. Creation Protocol can actually be amazing with, like, Student of the Stars. That's a long way off. We could just get a 8-cost card with Grace of the Highfather while playing Shadowward Undeath this turn to put their health really low. I'm leaning in that direction, but the Creation Protocol's interesting here. Especially because we could get, like, yeah, we could get, like, 2 Mechanome guides. I went the other direction. Two Starlight Whelps. Some with the Starlight Whelp, because right now, within 5 health, we're hoping that the game does not extend long enough for the Student of the Stars to matter. We'll see. Guess we're just getting Hysteria, the Replicating Menace. They're gonna get 3/3/3/1/1s, but that should be okay.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Wow, do they actually have double bloodlust, and could that kill me?
Breath.
That was certainly more damaging than I expected.
Azeroth's potential. A world cleansed of evil.
More like a waste than a word.
Really hoping they can't do 11 burst damage. Seems unlikely, but not impossible. Yeah, they can hex the Titan. Means we can't psyche split it. Nah, but they are gonna concede. Okay. I'm slightly surprised they're gonna concede there. They're afraid, definitely afraid. They're afraid, it's afraid. Would you like to know more? I'm slightly surprised they conceded there, just because they weren't dead on board, were they? And they'd fought so hard. But we do have a heck of a lot of cards. Alright, Racer's hello, good to see Racer. Glad you get to catch. Glad you get to catch us. We got the 10 wins with the Aman'Thul. Racer may have been here when we were at 5-1 yesterday, actually. Dedicate that win to Gregarious, by the way, with the 5 months of sub. Super appreciated. It's a surprise. We just took a break before that game. We took a break 17 minutes ago. I mean, I'll do it, but...
Night Warrior versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
I shall have justice.
Keeping the fairground fool might be a mistake, actually.
Job done.
Elun Adore.
Saiyans is hello, good to see you as we face another random letter shaman. Not the first one we've fought here. Could that earlier random letter shaman have survived, and could this be the same deck? I should check.
Where does the magic come from?
Nobody run from me!
He says, this is not random letters. Non-golden shaman with those letters? I mean, I kind of doubt it, but maybe you're right. Different random letters than the last shaman. Dirigible, very vulnerable to distort, fortunately. It's a coincidence. Vanilla card back? Vanilla card back with an X? Rudib's anime voice chat. Alright, Yogi, if you're facing down my friend, you're facing down my best friend, They're your friend, Joey. That's right, Yogi. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. There's six pub. My friend is with a D at the end.
So
I don't know who that is, Yogi. Kill him.
I'm wide open.
Yes, the last name. The name's like go back as far as the Wheeler name, Yogi. In Japanese, isn't your name not Wheeler? It's not Joey, I'll tell you that. Try with the 26 months of sub. Doing that global animation. Although, with the sub, you can also spin out with Scruff. Alright, 26, 2 years and 2 months.
Excellent decision.
Continue being excellent decisions. I appreciate it.
I'm wide open.
Your spell damage does concern me, but does it concern me more than the Relentless Warg? It might.
I'm wide open.
Maybe I'll take the death with the embalming. The Shadow of the Nara was interesting.
You're not laughing!
I mean, this deck's terrible. Wait, is it? Well, the horn is amazing for them, for sure. Annoying for us. What's their next card?
Sing along! You know the words!
Flow, I can't overload. Well, not good news. Not good news here. Haven't been able to get you to the weekly at least schedule change. We're going to bed earlier, but we always have weekends. It's probably. Not planning to change our schedule up. Mocha also doing the spin out with Scruff with try sub. I get Titan as well. The Titan does 3 damage AoE though, right? Not 4, so... Yeah, it's gonna draw 3 overload cards straight up. Zero cost lightning storm?
Go with the flow.
Oh yeah, and they flow. We knew they had the flow.
There is little time.
They go down to 13 health. We have the Plague of Death to give us like an extra turn, but we got tribbles. We got practical problems. Cold is super interesting. Their health is low enough that Pit Croc is interesting too. I think we will take Cole. The Titan effects are actually not very scary next turn, to be honest. So, yeah, throw in the 5/5 as sort of bait. They might hit for 20 damage with the Titan. They actually might try to keep both their Titan abilities, honestly, at this point in the game.
A brilliant sight.
You should save on the weekends with a good thing view. Just fine. I feel no Count says I can only make it 9 with this deck, which is better than yours, you think, yeah? I'm sure that site is fine. I'm sure that site is fine, but yeah, I kind of have a policy of only clicking Imager links, IMGUR. I'm sure that site's fine, but yeah, I kind of have a stream policy. Sorry. The fire's bad on me. The Titan's gone, but they still have 2 Overload cards and 4 other cards. Oh, this is great for us currently. If they get like a taunt, this becomes less great for us. We really want them to not get a taunt here. Don't get a taunt, please. Thank you. I want this buffed. I want this buffed, not that. Darn, wrong buff. So yeah, we can use Coal on the Evil Totem and play the Evil Totem so they can't get it back. The trouble is then they're gonna smack Coal with the Horn of the Windlord, which is frustrating. Shoot, do I actually do it when they have the horn, or do we go for Fairground Fool, heal, actually Death. Fairground Fool, Death, Ghost Rider. I might have to go for that, but it's gonna let me get another lackey.
The time for mercy is over.
This may just be my best song yet.
Cannibalize could be very, very useful. This minion is undead, though, so the 4 damage AoE with the Shadow Word Undeath could also be very, very good. Got a pop as well. Go does really got imagery. Yeah, sorry to trouble you, but I appreciate you taking the time. Aman'Thul. Oh wow! So they had the Titan and the Keeper. They draw 2 cards. You get the Sister for unlimited value. You got a Paparazzi. Wait, you have 5 Mind Eaters? 5? How many times did you re-roll this deck? You spent $500 re-rolling this deck to get the Titan and 5 Mind Eaters? What the hell? Yeah, another lackey. We fortunately have the pop on 6 damage instead of 3. If this was on 3 damage, we'd be maybe toast. I'm considering sacrificing. Yeah, I can do the Apotheosis, actually. I was considering sacrificing my Royal Librarian to not put the Mishfin Prime in their deck, which could be worth it. But makes this into a very bad turn. Whereas this is a very good turn. Yeah, now they have a 1 in 11 chance of drawing the Prime. Yeah, Doctor, I got cannibalized for Prime. Well, half of it. It summons 2 giant minions, yeah? Mention deck name. Yeah, no, we know the name right away. This is yeah, of our last 4. Oh no! They have any good undead? Oh, they did get a Harkener of Dread. Oh shoot, that Katrina evolve could be clutch. Yeah. So they get the Harkener of Dread. I can silence it though. I can silence it.
Inside voices, please.
Stage.
I don't have the capitalize for the prime anymore, so the prime continues to be a potential problem. But yeah, this is the silence I was gonna use on the prime. I just used it on the dread, so. Uh-oh. This could have... Actually, it can't draw the prime, because if it drew the prime, it would have summoned a 2/3 spirit.
Hope you don't
But they do
have
increase the
nothing
odds.
in mind.
They do increase the odds of finding the prime. So yeah, the prime summons a 9/9 rush. It's not quite big enough to beat Cole. You could steal the 1/1 live also, I guess. I was thinking about it too. But it doesn't work out here.
Firmly grasp it!
We're gonna put him to 8, or we're gonna kill the totem. I think we're gonna put him to 8. Fire elemental. Nice. Because every time you go face, you win the game. That's what I usually say. Alright. We beat another random letter deck with a Titan, although our deck has a Titan. Although they had the Keeper, too. They had the Keeper and the Titan. Alright. Pretty scary game again. Maybe not surprising at 10-1. See, subscribe to the YouTube, huh? Alright, 11 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, at this point, there's a 99.9% chance this will be on the YouTube. So yeah, hit the bell and the subscribe and leave a comment and press the like. They all help the metrics. They actually do. The more you interact with the YouTube video, the more it pushes it to other people at YouTube. The more the YouTube algorithm goes, oh yeah, people like this video. They're interacting with this video. Let's show this to other people. Yeah. But you hate the phrase, right? I don't know. Hit that bell is the worst part. I do wonder if the algorithm is affected by the words. Yeah, YouTube works like a virus. Well, the more it spreads, the more it spreads more. I don't know if you can leave a comment on your virus. Make it spread more. Ding dong. Did I get that one to try, by the way? Did I get that one to try with 26 months of sub? I gotta remember for the YouTube video. I gotta remember to hit the checkbox that says this content contains branded content, because we got the factor code up over there. I don't know if the factor code is still valid. Oh, reasonable watcher on YouTube. It's gonna be valid until... I don't know. It's valid for a while, so it might still be valid. I don't know. We're just waiting on the queue. So we could look. Yeah, unless I take it down early for whatever reason, which is not impossible. But unless I take it down early, yeah, the factor code is valid until September 13th. Actually, kind of September 14th, but only part of the day. 2023. And yeah, I've said it many times. But I've been in the factor. I've been in the factor on my own. We're just waiting on the queue. The factor on my own for months. I've been losing a lot of weight on it. I do value the portion control. And I value the variety. It's just good food. It's genuinely good food. I look forward to my factor meals. And it's just really, really good food that you'll just heat and eat. Heat and eat for 2 minutes. Today I had a chicken parmesan. I don't know if I have a picture of the chicken parmesan. Yeah, they got add-ons like, pancakes and wings and cheesecake and The cookies are good. Those double chocolate cookies, those are good. We're still cute. We're still cute. We're just showing off factor food with the hashtag ad because we're still cute. There's the chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan's good, especially if you like those whole little mini tomatoes. I don't know. Let's see. Factor. I believe it was a chicken parmesan. Can I find their image of that one? Creamy parmesan chicken, grilled parmesan chicken. I think it was yeah, it was the grilled. It was the grilled, yeah. 13 carbs per serving.
Will serve me in death.
I shall have justice.
Alright, we got into the match. Although, since I went to the effort of finding it. Yeah, there's the grilled chicken parmesan I had today. That was good. I've never had this one before. Alright, this hand's pretty good overall, but I probably don't want Royal Library in our opening hand at the moment. I still don't understand how that type of thing came about, and I don't want to look closer. Just nom nom. Might as well nom nom. Might as well nom nom while we're queued up.
Elun Adore.
Elun Adore. They forge, probably a eulogizer. They got the Staff the Primus up right away. I'm gonna play Corporal. We could forge our Mechanome. Mechanome can corrupt the Fairground Fool, which is very significant at the moment. Probably not forging this. We're probably going to Student of the Stars, then Mechanome on 4. Miss York says full golden deck. Yeah, appreciate people supporting the stream. Like Gregarious with 5 months of sub and Try with 26 months of sub. Because yeah, we spent 2,000 dust to make this deck all golden. We upgraded the Titan to gold, and we crafted a second Renew in gold. We used to have 2 golden Renews, but then they nerfed that card, so we had disenchanted it.
It's extra bright.
Yeah, it's doing the stars. Don't always love playing a Mechanome on 4, but because it corrupts the Fairground Fool, it's probably worth it. Discover an Unholy Rune card. At least they can't discover Marrowgar anymore, but they can discover Helya.
My pain doesn't
They discover a extra Distress Cavaldier. They might already have Helya in this deck, considering they're at 11-1. We've already seen play a Plague Staff, and they're bothering to discover the Cavaldier. Probably another Renew. I'm just not anticipating the Death Knight playing a big enough minion for Cannibalize for quite a long time. We'll use the Renew to get a card like Shadowward Death instead of Cannibalize. Animate Dead. Could get our Corporal back, which actually could be quite valuable. Considering the Animate Dead. Actually considering coining Animate Dead.
Aren't they fascinating?
Change my mind. We're already holding 2 Renews. Let's get a 5/5 that dies when it attacks on the board.
You're paying for my discretion.
Back to the lab.
Me sway candle.
We're in a lot of trouble at the moment. Funnel Cake is interesting with Veil Weaver, because it gets us a random spell and potentially gives us extra mana back.
Power.
Power intricates.
Precious time slips away.
Light Bomb might be better than Fight Over Me in this situation. Oh, now I got 2 Fight Over Me. Interesting. Alright, well, they'll surely kill the Veil Weaver. But that was an interesting turn.
The more you struggle, the better.
Mind if I roll need?
So much power.
I think there's a Fight Over Me that I like available on this turn. We can make these 2 Fight Over Me and play like the Loot Hoarder, but doesn't feel very good.
How shall I make them atone? Precious time slips away.
For the Dark Lord!
Yeah, not the greatest turn. Shadow Dragons is hello, say hello, good to see you. Shadow Dragons was streaming the Red Dead Redemption series, by the way, if you're interested. Hope you're doing well this weekend. Hope you're doing very well. We're doing quite well at 11 wins, 1 loss with the Priest Titan in our deck. Put 2 taunts in the way, see how this does. They have a discovered spell, though. I'm pretty worried about Unholy Frenzy here. Unholy Frenzy would be really good for them at the moment. Just 100% 12-win deck, let's go! Be nice, should be nice. 11's already nice, but 12 would be nicer.
Rise and serve your king.
Was drafted? Yeah. Dark Transformation? Yeah.
Destiny calls to you.
So we're probably going to end up using Fight Over Me on the Dark Transformation there. It's a 4-1. So we'll get it back. And we'll just get a Zambi with Taunt. Unholy Plague is unfortunate, gives him an extra 2/2.
Feels good.
Actually, might kill this. Because if I do kill this, we don't actually remove damage from the board right away.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
Took promo, but I can't play promo next turn. Looking at their discovered spell. Oh shoot, it's Thunwell! Well, one of our advantages here was we were outvaluing them. We had more cards than them. Not anymore. Big problems. Big problems. Even bigger problems. Even bigger problems. We're gonna have to fight over me. These two just take more damage off board. As the thing that some of the spells should disappear with time, like -1 in turn, -2 in turn. Randomly discard them? Make it less annoying but still playable. It's an interesting idea. Interesting idea. Especially randomly, which could make it more annoying. Annoying for the person who plays it. There's the Helia. There's the Helia. We were waiting on them to play it drafted or to discover it. Really, really, really turns the tide against us if it wasn't already against us. Yeah, it kind of was. So right now we have 7 unending plagues in our deck. So try hard hunter mode use, so you're gonna open this game. Your choice really shows them that they got under your skin. Really shows them if they succeeded in tilting you. So I don't approve, but you do what you're gonna do. Tomo Zipicati. Sounds telling his face will be the hope, but they assassinated the Drake.
Inside voices, please.
Looks like we're gonna be at 11-2. We're gonna get tortured by one more break before the 11-3 game. I hope you have a great weekend, Tomo. We're doing pretty great. 11 wins. Looks like we're surely going to be 11-2 here. The guy's net taking Standard Hunter. I mean, you're just going to waste a bunch of your own time. But it's up to you. Merc says hello, hope you're doing great, Merc. I used 2 fight over me's against them. 2 of them. Rolling gifts, a 60th. A 60th, nice even number. Sub to Tomo. Super, super appreciated.
I feel grateful that you're trying to help me. Seriously, it's so nice of you.
Fallen has shown up just in time for a break. Fallen says they often do. Hope you have a good weekend, Fallen. We have lost this game, but we have won many, many others. Many, many others. We're at 11 wins. 12 is the max. Oh, it's youth. It's the thing. Poison Ivy complains about the same thing. One says, never give up, never surrender. I didn't give up or surrender, but I think we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Mr. Roll, you're a good person. Yeah, performances, they don't complain. They love being here for the breaks. They love being here for Beneath the Mask. Alright, alright. Only redeems the Star Trek Trail of the Day. If you got a special request, let me know. Let me know. Where's the button? Where's the button?
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da. Got a special request, let me know quick, because I guess we'll play it before the break here. Before the break. Let me see. Let me see what we got, unless you have a special request. See if I can accommodate if you got one. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see, what would be a good one? Do... It's been a minute since we played this one. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. Alright, hopefully a special request. I think I've given enough time. Playing, it's a bunch of barcode accounts. A bunch of barcode accounts from the depths of hell.
From the gates of hell comes the ultimate evil.
Oh, the gates of hell, not the depths of hell. From the depths of hell comes the ultimate evil. That's the ultimate evil.
From the gates of hell comes the ultimate evil.
Who are you?
The devil.
A demonic power terrorizes a peaceful planet.
I love the Halloween costume devil. You know? It's not even a great costume. It's, you know, right out of a spirit store down at the corner, yeah.
Terrorizes a peaceful planet.
These people are all convinced that their world is coming to an end.
And a deadly game of seduction could steal Picard's soul.
I can do anything for you, Captain.
Your life is in danger here.
Enterprise, come in.
Your ship is gone, Captain.
Duel with the Devil on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Duel with the devil. They might as well get Hellboy. The Hellboy comics have surely existed by then, but not the movies, yeah. Alright. Only redeemed it. Thanks to Farah with the follow. I appreciate that. Can at least give it a complete with the room for a more foreboding appearance. Probably. But they didn't. And we're complaining about things that were done like over 30 years ago at this point. There's a common misconception. Spirit Airways action from the future exists purely to give time travelers, intergalactic visitors a cover. The people assume there's people wearing costumes. Spirit. Yeah. Well, they only get to come out around Halloween, huh? That's the alien tourism time. Worf gets blasted back. Yep. You gotta show you're stronger than Worf. Alright, we will now be back in 3 minutes. Thanks for being here this weekend with the 11-2 Titan deck. Remind you of this? Well, don't tell me about that. We haven't played that. Thanks for sticking around through the break. I did forget to say we usually do it before the break, but we should say, will this deck, this champion deck with a Priest Titan, go 12 wins? Or will it be shattered on the rocks of 11-3? Find out next time on Save File 17. Fatherhouse redeems the do it for her while we do the Q. While we do the Q, we can do it for her.
Night Warrior versus
Just in time. Just in time.
I shall have justice.
The party animal can make the Mechanome guide into the kind of standard Yeti stat line that still discovers a spell. Because I've never seen save go fewer than 12 wins. Anytime it's about to happen, Tomo has turned off the stream. So we got a tuning fork out of their deck. Pretty good card.
Come on, share.
Alright, so the party animal buffs all 3 of these currently. They most likely just forged a bellowing flames, but not definitely.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
I got another tuning fork. Do they have a bunch of them in there, or do we just hit the same one twice? Unclear. Yes, Limbs is low, good to see. Glad you get to catch our last game with this sweet Titan Priest. First one to be able to draft the Titan Priest, I believe. Good target for Distort. Is that what we want to do, though? Maybe not.
Taste Elu's wrath.
Limbs is because you said hello to me. You're 7 months a sub. I should say hello to more people.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Alright, very appreciated. Very, very appreciated. Do I have a... Like, do I have a sub that has a hello in it? Not really. We have a well done.
Well done.
Well done with the 7 months of sub. You just hit him with the Shadow Word Undeath to clear here. I think I'm going to. Can live with the well done. Fate said, be interesting if temporary card had the ID of the copied card and somehow give it some card. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Taste Elu's wrath.
Yeah, it's identical, not just as a card, but as the actual card, and so it always gets the same result of the copied card from their deck. What if they'd drawn the weapon by then, though? Huh. I bet that doesn't happen. I bet it's just a coincidence, but it would be very curious. Curiouser and curiouser. I think I'm gonna go for the Apotheosis. I do somewhat value healing to full here. If they want to execute the 7/7 or 6/7 that's constantly losing power, I don't feel too bad about it. Last Stand. We don't have a particularly good answer to the Last Standed taunt right now, although I could get one off Renew or Mechanome Guide.
Might or magic.
Oh, no. That's actually really bad, because I can't target that with, like, a death. I can Shadow Word ruin it, or I could top deck Royal Librarian. But I can't target that one. That's a big problem. Any other taunt would probably be better than this for us. Uh-oh. Very much not fond of that. Serenity doesn't help us. Hysteria could if they play other large minions. Not the spells we're looking for right now. I don't think Stars Align would help us. I mean, it could. Could turn this into an 8, but honestly, the discovered spells are probably too valuable.
How shall I make them atone? Precious time slips away.
The crystal shall decide your fate.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. We got to discover a taunt back on the tuning fork, which is the one we want. Is one off from killing it with Hysteria? I'm not sure what you mean. Still can't target with Cannibalize. Well, our lack of ability to target the 8-9 is giving us incredibly large problems. Okay, there's containment unit. If we death it and they get the right 8, that could work for us. There's not many 8s that work super great here, but it could work with Holy Nova, I guess.
The time for mercy is over.
That's not good enough.
Under my care.
James Holy Nova, I mean, sort of, but the 6 damage plus Holy Nova is not enough to kill the Stalwart. I guess it is with our weapon. I have to take 8, though.
Precious time slips away.
Nobody run from me! I'm wide open!
That took a lot of effort to get rid of that untargetable taunt. A lot of effort. Yeah, they didn't high roll their 8 well enough, exactly. I need them to get a better one.
I bring the rhythm!
Alright, we got our Titan. We got the Titan.
Run as fast as you can.
Yeah, they are gonna execute. That's, you know, often fine.
A brilliant sight.
Because we can move the tension from the game. We're often hoping they go face here instead of trading, but... Draw more cards. Of course, well... Looks like we're not playing the Titan next turn. We're just gonna cannibalize and wait. Starlight Whelp is a very good draw. Anything we can play is a very good draw. As wins are better no pressure. People say that, but I don't know if I agree. Another drum soloist goes down to 7-3.
I listened to ETC before.
Hipster could be incredibly good. They can't get a pop, but I guess pop wouldn't really be what they're looking for right now. What they could get is like a power chord synchronize. If they got sync, I think they would sync the hipster.
Potential. A world cleansed of evil.
Duplicate your hand or summon copies of all their friendly minions. So the copies would be incredibly good. Incredibly good. If we can make it work. I want to take the furry werewolf woman though. Good to see my Fundy with the raid. Turned up just in time for the werewolf woman. Hope my Fundy had a great stream. I toned in briefly, and I was disgusted by my Fundy not taking a third harmonic pop. I hope the deck went well, though. I had to come here and play my own pop deck. All right, let's see. The shout out from my Fundy. Make sure you check out my Fundy if you've not. If you have, check out my Fundy again. Do it again. Could go face with that weapon. So my copy of Aman'Thul is pretty good, yeah, if they can't handle it. But we do know they have a discovered priest spell, though, right? So they might just, like, cannibalize it or something. Stalwart, do they have an execute? Or something like execute? They do. They do.
Excuse me! Over here!
Paparazzi discover a legendary. So they force Skeletal. I did see that. I did see that. Okay, so duplicate your hand. Duplicate your hand does give me an extra Draconid operative, which means I do get to discover one of their last cards in deck if I go for it. I can't really wait on Freya because she's so expensive. I get an extra Holy Nova too. That's something.
Make them atone.
Nature. All flourish under my care.
All flourish under my care. I love that attack sound. Ah!
Taste Elu's wrath.
Alright, and yeah, if you're from the Fundy stream and you don't know us, we play Arena 6 days a week. Every day except Monday. Char says, I am subbing, you should too. I'm subscribed, technically. I get a free tier 3 sub from being the broadcaster.
Excellent decision.
Super appreciated, Char, with over a year of sub, 13 months. Yeah, they already used the last stand against us with the Stalwart once that devastated us. Random 7. Ooh, very high roll. That's one of the highest roll 7s, if not the highest. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, let's look at a card in their deck. They only have 7 left. We get to see like half their deck.
Secret agent coming.
So this is what they've got left in there. What does Jam Session do for us? So actually, Jam Session would let me clear the Nozdormu, but also lets me do additional face damage when they're getting close to dying.
How shall I make them atone?
Jam face, yeah, that's where I'm leaning.
Cover this earth!
Precious time slips away.
Oh shoot, I showed them the one with Freya. If they forgot about the Freya, I should have played the other Holy Nova. They have at least one big taunt here, which is a big problem. Whoa, it's really big.
Let's blow the roof off of this place.
20 big, yeah. I've got a Royal Librarian in the deck. I have a Shadow Word Death in the deck. I have a Renew in the deck. I have a Plague of Death. I don't get to go face this turn, but it would stop A, them doing much damage to my face, and B, it would stop them getting this weapon. But I might want them to actually... You know, they still have, like, the Legendary in hand. See if my brain's not working. What's the class for the Tunnel-Dwelling Candle Holders? Wait, the Candle Holders? The Kobolds? I mean, there's a bunch of Kobolds.
So much power.
They're neutrals. Forced to Plague, might we want to term it's risky? Yeah, it is pretty risky. Yes, Kobolds.
Precious time slips away.
Yeah, I promise I don't need Plague here. I think I am going to use the Plague. Alright, we still have to beat the Legendary Minion and 3 other cards plus 5 over here. Looking at the Legendary. They're looking at the Legendary.
A brilliant sight.
Legendary, is it... Oh, Malagos. Do they have any spells to draw? They do. They do. I can Psyche split Malagos to get a 5... I mean, they'll get a 5/14, but they may not be able to deal with the 5/14 itself. Let me play Fairground Fool. I can make 2 5/9s instead of buffing their Malagos, but I feel like I want the high health minion. Honestly.
You're not laughing!
Because they can't get rid of the 5/14. They have a jam now. Ah, good point. You're right, they do. Thanks to Dread with the follow. I appreciate that. Or Vegas, whichever you prefer.
Did that just move?
Oh, the corner.
Secret agent! All ends with death!
They have 18 damage on board. We have 27 health. We know they have a tuning fork somewhere in their deck and a jam session. It is a damage boost, but can they boost enough damage to kill me with 18 on board? They discover a taunt, which is very helpful to them here, actually.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Another Vanguard. We played a deft one before. And how well can we do here? Well, Harmonic Pop certainly might help. So we get 3 damage pop and Holy Nova. We might be able to kill them. Even if we don't kill them, we'll clear most of the board. We have 5, and this is 5. Ah, yeah, they're dead, right?
For the Dark Lord!
Let's put on a great show!
My power is infinite!
Move aside! Well, the 12 wins. We got the 12 wins. Dedicate the 12th win. I don't think I get to dedicate a win to a lamb with the 7 months of sub. But also to Fundy with the very appreciated raid, and Shar with the 13-month sub, but thank you, Toma, with the 12 bits of 12-win victory. Alright. We got the 12 wins, we beat like 50 random letter players, and all we needed was a Priest Titan. All we needed was Priest Titan. Thank you, Mocha, gifting out a sub.
As it should always be. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
As it should always be, 12 wins. Thank you very much to Mocha. Gifting a sub out to Sharp. Congrats to Sharp. Zero with first time chest is well played. Good to have you. I appreciate it. It's the 12 wins. Boop, 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 boop. If you like packs, you got double packs. If you like gold, you still got 250. You can get up to like 450, but hey, double packs is fun. Double packs is fun. We'll open the double packs, and we will see if we get anything good in there. And yeah, I guess since, like I said, this run's 100% going on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed on the YouTube, it is a big help. Liking's good, commenting's good, but subscribing is the biggest help right now on the YouTube. But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out the related video that shows up over there or something. Alright. Got the sweet 12 with the Titan. Let's hit up another run.